Good morning everyone, welcome back to our online class. So are you ready for our study today? Alright, I hope you are ready for our learning. And do you know the course book that we are studying today everyone? I hope you have that course book in front of you on the table, because today the book that we are going to study is the Writing Bright 3. And you know, in this book you have learned the main important lesson from unit 1. And do you remember that lesson? Alright, so in the unit 1 you study a lot about passive form. We look at the past simple passive, present simple passive. So those are the previous lesson in unit 1. And in unit 2, which is the lesson that we have been studying for nearly a whole month now. So that lesson is the present perfect, right? And I hope now you already understand the basic concept and the many important aspects of present perfect, because we have compare the present perfect with the past simple. We also compare present perfect simple and the present perfect continuous, and you practice a lot exercise about the present perfect form. I hope you remember the exercise on your book, which is on page, as I clearly remember, it is on page 24 and 25. It is a reading exercise come with the grammar practice. And in that exercise, there are some of the difficult words that appear on the text. And I hope you might wonder what are those words and the meaning of those words. So today's video, we are going to look at the last section of our unit 2, which is the building vocabulary. Because no matter how good you are regarding to the grammar, to the structure form, you have no vocabulary to express your idea. You cannot form your idea into a sentence, because vocabulary is also very important for writing, for reading, for listening. So for the language learner, vocabulary is very important. You need to sell vocabulary as selling the money. Today you learn one word, tomorrow you learn another one word, it becomes 2 words. So you just add up and build up the vocabulary. For 5 years or 2 years or 3 years, you will be able to speak English very, very fluently, because you know a lot of vocabulary. And at the same time, in this book, you learn the grammar structure that will help you to write and speak in a grammatical way. So that's it for today everyone. We are going to look at the building vocabulary section. And in your book, you can open your books to page 26. So here is the last page of our unit 2, and in this page you will see this vocabulary. So pay attention to the meaning and the part of speech of the vocabulary, because this exercise will be appear in your classwork or maybe in your homework. So pay attention to those words. Alright everyone, now let's look at the words and the definitions. So what you need to do in this video is to pay attention, listen carefully, and some of you might need to take note, because this vocabulary is simple, but if you don't pay attention to this, you might not catch up with this word. So pay attention and listen carefully. So let's start with the first word, which is the medicines. So when you get sick, what should you do? You go to the pharmacy, which is the place that sells medicine, isn't it? So medicine refer to, what is it? A thing that a person or animal does? No, right? It is not. So which one is the correct definition for the word medicine? It functions as a noun. So medicine refer to the practice of the treatment of disease. Okay, so the practice of the treatment of disease, when you get sick, you go to the pharmacist in order to get the medicine. So you get the treatment of the disease. So number one here, the correct definitions. So number two, which is the medical. So medical is an adjective. As you know, adjective used to modify another nouns. So adjective refer to the relating, okay, here relating to the science of medicine. So if you say a medical doctor, medical doctor refer to a doctor who study the medicine, which is the practice of the treatment of the disease. So medical is related to the science of medicine. Let's move on to the other one, which is the word poor one. So the word poor is an adjective, and it can use to describe the economic status or the quality. So in this situation, we focus on the economic status, which is money. So when you say somebody is poor, he or she is lacking money to live in a society. Poor. The noun of the word poor, which is the poverty. So poverty is something related to economic status, which is the state of extremely poor. If you have no money, you are living in poverty. So here is poverty, the state of extremely poor. Number five, which is the word improve. So you read about the international organization and their work. I hope you remember their work. They are working to improve the quality of children's life, which is the UNICEF, the government that support the children, and they improve the children's life. So the word improve here is function as a verb, and the meaning of the word improve is to make or to become better. So it's here the meaning of the word. For example, let's say, please improve your speaking. So when your teacher told you this, he or she mean that you need to make your speaking become better. Alright, so the word number 6, which is the word improvement, is the noun of the word improve. So the word improvement refers to the word development. Very good. It has the same meaning as the word development. Number 7, the word active. Here is not the word active in our Facebook Messenger. If you see someone is active, or you assume that he or she is online. But here the word active is an adjective, and the meaning is used to describe a person, describe animal. It can describe a company, a workplace. So the word active here means so the word active here means working or operative. When the company is active, which means that company is working, or somebody is active, they are working or they are very operative. Let's say the international organization UNICEF, they are active nearly all around the world. That means their organization is working and operating all around the world. So this is active. And number 8, which is the last one, I hope you can find the answer on the whiteboard, the word activities. So activity refers to a thing or that a person or animal does. When you are writing, it is one activity. When you are running, it is one activity. When you are thinking, it is the activity. When you are dancing, it is the activity. So activity refers to the action that a thing it refers to an action that person or animal does. So this one is okay. the word activity. So here I hope you follow up with the lines so that you know which word has that meaning. And as I said, everyone, pay attention to the meaning of the words, because you will do some of the exercise as the classwork or as the homework with this vocabulary. So everyone, that's it for today, and I hope you can improve your vocabulary, and these are the 8 vocabulary that you are learning today, and I hope you can remember this word for the rest of your life. Alright, once it is now the time for me to say goodbye and see you again in the next video. Goodbye everyone.